Assalamu alaikum girls. Today we are going to learn about the plant tissues. So first of all, see the objectives. Objective of today's lesson is to define the tissue. Then we are going to list the type of plant tissues. Third objective is to explain the structure and the function of different plant tissues. Compare various types of plant tissues. Tissue. What is a tissue? Tissue is a group of cells which are having similar origin, structure and function. Examples are parenchyma and collenchyma. Properties of plant tissues. Most of the plant parts are tissue with dead cell because tissue provide mechanical strength to the plant. Some of the plant cells or tissues, they are live. In plants, growth takes place in some parts, so these parts contain tissue having the ability to divide continuously. Types, okay. Plant tissues are of two types, meristematic tissue and permanent tissue. Meristematic tissue. So meristematic tissue are present in the growing region of the plant, like the tips of the roots and the tip of the stem. So the characteristic of the meristematic tissue is they are having ability to divide continuously. They keep on dividing. Plus they are going to have cells which are thin walled. They are having large nucleus. They are hardly having small or no nucleus, and they do not have intercellular spaces among them. So meristematic tissue, they have been divided into three types: apical meristem, lateral meristem, and the third one is known as intercalary meristem, right? Intercalary meristem. Apical meristems. Apical meristem are those tissues which are present in the tips of the stems, and they are present in the roots, okay? They are present in the tips of stems and roots. They are going to help the plant to grow in length, right? So growth in length is also known as the primary growth. So simply we can say that apical meristem is helping in the primary growth of different parts of the plant, like the increase in the length of root and shoots. Okay, now second type is lateral meristem tissue. These tissues are present in the sides of the stem and root. For example, cambium. Cambium is a vascular cambium or the core cambium. They are helping the plants or the different plant part like stem and root to increase their diameter, right? So they are helping the plant to increase their width. Intercalary meristem, they are present at the base of leaves and the internodes, and they help in the growth of branches and leaves. Here you can see the diagram. Here the stem of a sugarcane plant has been shown. So here you can see that the plant is going to have two regions, internode, right? So these are the two nodes. this is the node, this is also node, and the area between two nodes is known as internode. So intercalary meristem that is present at the base of the internode, and they are helping to increase the growth of the branches and the leaves. So especially they are present in the form of patches in between the grasses, and they are going to help in the regeneration of grass blade which have been removed by the herbivores. Permanent tissue. This is the second type of tissue. Permanent tissue, they are arising from the meristematic tissue, and the characteristic, okay, which is going to make them different from the meristematic is they are not having ability to divide. They are having permanent shape and permanent size, while meristematic they are having ability to divide. So permanent tissue, they do not have ability to divide. So there are two types of permanent tissue, simple and complex tissue. Now we are going to see the detail of simple and complex. Simple tissues, they are made up of single type of cell. Examples are parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. Parenchyma tissue is made up of loosely packed thin-walled cell. Intercellular spaces are present between the cell. They also contain chlorophyll. If they contain chlorophyll, then parenchyma tissue is known as sclerenchyma. Mostly sclerenchyma is present in the leaves, and they are helping in the photosynthesis. Some parenchyma cells, they are also having the air cavities. These air cavities are known as parenchyma, and they are present in the hydrophytes. Okay, those plants which are living in the water, and they are helping the water plant to float. Then is collenchyma. Collenchyma is a tissue which is composed of elongated cells with less intercellular spaces. Cell wall of the cells are thick at corner due to the presence of lignin. So here you can see that these are the collenchyma cells, and the angular thickening, they are going to be filled with lignin. So simply we can say that they are having the thick walls. Okay, walls become thick due to the deposition of lignin. This tissue gives flexibility to the parts of the plant and allow them to bend easily. This tissue is also providing the mechanical support to the small parts of the plant. So collenchyma is also a type of supporting tissue. Sclerenchyma. Sclerenchyma tissue is composed of long, narrow, dead, thick-walled cells. The cell wall contains lignin, which provide the hardness to them. No intercellular space is there in the sclerenchyma. This tissue provides hardness and strength to the parts of the plant, like the walls of the walnut and seed core. So in the diagram you can see that walnut and coconut, they are having the sclerenchyma around their seeds. Walnut and coconut, they are having sclerenchyma. Complex permanent tissue, they are of two types, and they are made up of more than one type of cells. So we are having two types of complex permanent tissue. One is xylem, another is phloem. Xylem. Xylem consists of tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma, and xylem fibers. Tracheids and vessels, they are going to help to transport water and mineral from root to all parts of the plant. Xylem parenchyma store the food and fibers and help in the support as well, right? So here in the diagram you can see that these are the xylem vessels. These are long tubular cells which are going to join end to end, and their cross walls are having no walls, right? So right, see, these are the xylem vessels. Their end walls are not having any end walls. These are the tracheids. Tracheids are the you can see that spindle shaped cell, and they are having overlapping ends. These are the xylem fiber and these are the parenchyma cell. Parenchyma cells are the living cell. They are going to store the minerals and water for the plant for the future use. Phloem. Phloem cells, they consist of sieve tube cells, companion cells, phloem parenchyma and the phloem fiber. So sieve tubes and companion cells, they are helping in the transport of food from leaves to all parts of the plant. Xylem are for the transport of water and mineral, and phloem is for the transport of food in the form of glucose from leaves to all parts of the plant. So and the phloem parenchyma stores the food and fibers are helping in the support. So here in this diagram you can see here, these are the phloem parenchyma cells, these are the companion cells, and here is the sieve tube cells. Sieve tube cells are having a sieve plate. Sieve plate is having the pores through which food along with water can move from one cell to another cell. This is the sieve tube cells, this is the sieve plate. And these are the companion cell and this is the phloem parenchyma. Parenchyma is going to store water and sugar for the future use. Okay, now we are having some true false. All of you please read the statement and try to solve it. Okay. Number 1, tissue is a group of cells with similar functions. All plant tissue are made up of live cells. Plant tissue provides strength to the plant body. Try to solve the questions. Check it, which statement is true, which is false. Now see the answer. First statement is true. Tissue is a group of cells with similar function. Second statement is false. All plant cells, they are not made up of live cells. Some are made up of dead cells, like sclerenchyma, right? Sclerenchyma cells are dead cells. Plant tissues provide strength to the plant body. This is true. Okay, now we are having some fill-ups. This is second activity. Try to do it, okay? Read the statements. Meristematic tissues are found in the dash region of plants. B. At the tip of root, dash meristematic tissue is found. C. Cambium is an example of dash meristem. Dash meristem is present at the base of branches and nodes of plant. Here are the answer. Answer number 1 is growing region. B. Apical meristem. Tip पे apical meristem होती है, right? Cambium is an example of lateral meristem. D is intercalary meristem is present at the base of branches and the nodes of plants. Okay, now some MCQs. Which is the simple permanent tissue in the following? See the options. Second, which is the tissue present in coconut husk? 3. What is the function of xylem in the plants? Number 4. Erenchyma and chlorenchyma are modified dash. And answers are, answer number 1 is parenchyma. Answer 2 है C option, sclerenchyma. So question 3 option is water conduction. And answer for number 4 is parenchyma.